All right, so for a while now, I've been forcing myself to, get this whole channel started. And now that I'm here, I'm taking it a step further. There's this thing that I want to do. I want to do a fitness journey. And I don't have a huge following right now, but this is the point of it. I want to build a foundation so when anyone finds this, they can see the growth process and know that it's possible. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to, go throughout the video and talk as I continue to work out. Hopefully the background isn't too loud because there's like cars outside. I'm trying to talk with, I'm trying to talk with my chest, you feel me? And speaking of chest, that's what we're going to work on today. All right? I'm going to do 100 push-ups. And for every 25, I'm going to stop. I'm gonna talk for a bit, answer a couple questions. All right, so please join with me. All right, we here for it, and don't mind the lighting. Like when I work out, cause I don't go to the gym, I work out at home. I got like my little light with me, and I just like the vibe. It's really a vibe for real. I want to turn on music, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's get it. All right, so 25. Dude, this looks so scuffed, bro. I feel like I'm in jail. Like who gave homie a phone? A prison phone. All right, you ready? All right, let's get it. Come on. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like weird, like when you go so long without working out, you come back, it's like you feel so much more weaker, but I guess that's just what happens. I think I'm on 15. I don't want to talk and then lose track. 18, 19, 20. I hope like whoever sees this isn't just watching me and not doing it with me. I think that was 25. I'm gonna do one more. All right, so that's 25. Pretty, arms kind of burn. It's all good though. But first question is how do I define success? Now, honestly, I should close my window. Honestly, I should close my window. Crack it a bit. But yeah, so to me, I feel like everyone has like a different idea of what success means to them. But for the most part, I think that most people can agree that they want a life of financial freedom, money, and be able to take care of themselves and their family and friends. And that whole idea. But to me, like, yeah, I want that. But I feel like once I get to a point where I have those things and I'm able to, geez, I look so black. But I feel like once I get to a point where I have these things and, I'm settled down in a place where I can just get whatever I want, pretty much for the most part, do what I want, take care of who I want. I think that having a life like that still won't be enough for me personally. So success to me is something that will probably just keep getting, it's something that I'll never be able to actually fully have a complete grip on because it will always change. Like, I feel like once I get $1 million, I'm going to want 10 million. Then once I get 10 million, I'm going to want 50, then 100, and not even just for money. It's like once I achieve one particular goal, then I'm going to want to do something else. Like, once I learn how to play the piano, I'm going to want to learn how to play a different instrument, And that's what life should be about. Success should never be just one particular thing because I just feel like most people, limit themselves to it then. Like, I feel like there should always be more. Now, of course, don't just try to throw everything on you at one time. But, have an idea of different things. Always try different things out. So, to me, success is just achieving a goal and then achieving another and another and another, just never stop. No such thing as, just succeeding and then that's it. All right, keep going. Let's get this another 25 in. Bear with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, probably look crazy. Ooh. Dude, who else gets those feelings in your arms? I believe that was 25. Man, my workout journey has been weird because, I didn't just start today, obviously. It's just been a while since I worked out. So today's my first day back in a while, I guess you could say. But I should probably move this light a little bit closer. Shining on me some. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, that's probably better. But yeah, for me, working out has been something that I've been doing for pretty much all my life. I've always been active, some sort. But I'm not really consistent. I haven't been consistent. So there'll be times where I start and I go hard. Like I said, I've never been to the gym. I work out at home. I've only been to the gym one time, and that was actually like a week ago. My first time going to the gym was a week ago. It was weird. Other than that, I always work out at the crib, and I have my own equipment. But doing that I don't know if people work out at home, but when you work out at home by yourself, it's not only a physical thing, it's a mental thing. And I know it's just workout in general, but at home, it's like a whole different ball game. And it's so many inconsistent patterns in my working out experience, my working out career. So there's times where I'll go hard, and then there's times where I'll just I guess you could say give up. But I guess I'm holding myself accountable to this now, where I have to keep going due to the fact that I'm making videos, So next one is, what is the meaning of life? Now, I don't want to tell anyone what the meaning of their life is, so I'm going to just say what's the meaning of my life. Right now, I feel like the meaning of my life is to find a balance within myself and find a way to manage the things that I'm doing. I don't have a lot of different things. It's just the very few things that I do have requires a lot of energy and time and discipline, very much discipline, right? So I need a balance and a way to manage these things in a way where I could work efficiently and not completely drain myself to a point where I just want to give up. But I mean, of course, there'll be times where you want to give up because that just happens inevitably. But when you're working hard or when you got certain things you need to do, it kind of gets tricky. And so I feel like the meaning of my life right now is to find a way to manage those things in the best way possible and be consistent and disciplined enough to know when to run into it and when to run out of it, because you don't want to give too much, but you definitely want to reach that point of where you feel like you've worked enough, for real. So, and let it all pay off. Always want to leave it all out on the mat. All right, you never want to get to a point where you feel like you could have done more. And I feel like that's where I'm at right now in my life, So let's do another 25. That was 50 so far. I hope whoever's watching this is keeping up. All right? Oh, let's get it. Come on. 1, 2. And if I'm doing bad form, shut up. Just shut up. I hope that was 10. I think that was 10. I low-key stopped because I lost count. I hate talking and doing this at the same time. Whew. Oh. 5 more. All right. You can clearly see the struggle. All right. Definitely struggling right now. But hey, man. 5 more. Let's get it. 3. Oh my God. Oh, do I edit that out? Do I leave that in? Oh, all right, so come on, come on. Oh, yo, who knows that? Who knows that? Like, when you're like halfway up and you just want to push through it. Ah, is this embarrassing or what? Let's get it, come on. I don't know how I'm gonna do another 25. I think that was 24. I'm gonna do one more. All right. Oh man, definitely building up a sweat for real. Oh, geez. What was the last question that I asked? Yo, tired, drained. The most important thing in my life. The most important thing in my life right now, I know I said the meaning of my life is to find balance and, achieve the things that I want. I think the most important thing in my life is something that I haven't really accepted yet, which is family. It's weird. I had this weird, like, I don't know, people have like visions, like other people, or not necessarily visions, but just I had this thing play out in my head where I was living in a life where I'm older, and it was weird because, okay, I guess I should give backstory and context. So my dad sent me something, sent my mother something through text to give to me, and I told her to send it to me, and she took a while too. And I don't know why, but my mind just went to a place where, like, okay, this is what I saw. I saw myself like older and more successful than I am now. And mind you, my mother and father are separated. So my mother's a single parent raising a kid. And I saw myself like as a successful me, right? And I was like living away from home and things like that, right? And I needed my mother to do something for me, and she didn't do it at this particular time in this like quote unquote fantasy world that I'm having. I needed her to do something for me immediately, and she didn't do it. And it took a while, so I had to fly all the way back home, put up with her. And mind you, I said put up with her, like almost like she's a burden, right? And this is what was happening in my head for no reason. It just came, right? So I had to like put up with her and go back and forth and argue with her just to get me this one thing. And I was so upset at her because why is it so hard for you to do this one thing that I'm asking? And while I'm having this thought in real life and like reality, because I was literally done with having this, I was like, what if the entire time the reason why she was doing that is because she wanted me to just be there with her? Like she wanted me to have that company, like to give her that company, that comfort of having her child around, because who else does she have, right? And so it all like, this is gonna tie into each other with the question. The reason I say family is probably the most important thing, because I feel like you get so wrapped up in trying to prove something to yourself or trying to prove something to others, and you're trying to achieve these goals that you forget about those who are always there for you, and you kind of lose sight of the things that's really important. And I believe that's what many people like that are successful go through. And that was just a thought that came to my head randomly, and I was, I'm glad that I was able to pick that apart, because in my head, like, it was like, okay, what if she just wanted her son to be there and she needed a way to get me over back home? And although it led into us arguing and things like that, deep down she was happy at least that her baby boy was there with her. And and then I was thinking like, okay, that makes sense. And I was like, wow, it's pretty fucked up, because a lot of people like tend to resent their family, especially as they get older, due to things that they just didn't like. And it made me think like, okay, what if my mother like passed? All that success wouldn't matter, would it? At the end of the day, life has to take its course. But so yeah, family. Family is the most important thing I say in my life right now. Oh, I think this is my last one. Was that 75? I think so. That was. My arms feel like absolutely nothing. Like I don't even feel them. All right, so oh my God, I don't want to do these. I think I'm gonna just do them in like sets of 5. Or am I being like, come on, let's get it. Okay. 10. Woo. That was like what? 15. Oh. 20. So what is that? 95 in total. 5 more, yeah? So I do some one-handed push-ups like a creep. Oh my God. Bro, I swear, whoever's watching this better be doing it. You're a pussy, bro. Oh, 5 more. So I do like some clap push-ups. Bust my fucking teeth in. All right, come on. One more. Oh! Yo, oh my God, yo, I'm about to actually go through the floor. I ain't finished that one. That's like 99.5, like the sanitize, how to be like, germs kill, 99, dude, what am I saying? Anyway, bro, all right, if you didn't do that, F you, fuck you, all right? Here, we blow the whistle. Dude, that's not working, I have no breath. All right, we finished. All right, last question. What is the role of spirituality in my life? Fuck, that is a question, man. That is a fucking question. So, right now, I personally consider myself, and I know spirituality doesn't necessarily have to do with religion, but I guess I could just throw that out there right now. Throw whatever I'm about to say, which is, I personally don't consider myself to have a religion. My father is Muslim and my mother is Christian. I primarily come from a majority of a Christianity background. My father's like the only Muslim that I have in my family as far as I know. Everyone else is practically Christian or, quote unquote Christian, right? Not really. But, so yeah, I'm to a point where I just believe that I'm not in a position to claim any religion if it's not like me actually partaking and practicing that like fully. And I've entertained both. I've entertained being a Christian, I've entertained being Muslim, and I respect both. And, I'm learning about each of them as I go along in life, so, spirituality though, I'm a very deep thinker. So I was gonna say spiritual person, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm necessarily spiritual, like hella. Like there's people who are really spiritual. I'm a deep thinker, I guess you could say. So spirituality may have some type of part in my life that I'm not highly aware of, and I'm just not noticing it. And I'm noticing it little and little as I go along in life. But as of now, I just know that I think a lot. Now, I don't know if that necessarily has to do with spirituality, but I think a lot. My mind goes in many places. I'm a huge fan of meditation. I know that's part of spirituality. I'm a huge fan of nature. I like to get out there and do what I can. But yeah, I'm all for entertaining all different parts of spirituality and religion. I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it's amazing. I'm not a one-dimensional person. So spirituality definitely has a role in my life. I just got to find out exactly what role that is. And, it's a journey like everything. But, I don't want to make this video too long, more than it already is. I really hope that people, took the time. So I'm going to go shower. This video will probably touch 30 minutes and, close to 30 minutes. But yeah, you better have done those push-ups for real. Yo, day one, all right? Literally, day one of many days to come. All right, inshallah, really. We're out here. We're doing our thing. Like I said, I really hope that, Nip Slip, what's up to my OF? Anyway, I hope that whoever sees this, like, really is following this journey, all right? Because it's a huge process for me, and this is very important to me too. Like, it means a lot that I'm actually doing this. Not just, it means a lot that whoever watches this is watching it, although it does, but me in this moment right now, filming myself and exposing who I am as a person and getting out here doing these workout routines that I'm going to be doing, like, it means a lot to me personally. Like, I'm proud of myself for even doing this. So I don't want to say too much right now because I'm about to get in the shower because I smell like, well, I'm sure you could imagine, because if you did the workout too, you probably smell the same way. But if not, that's cool. You're pussy. But yeah, man, thank you for whoever watches this. And deuces for right now. I gotta go shower. Yeah.